Are you looking to make your first or your next 100K as a life coach this year? Well, the truth is many life coaches are never going to see their first 100K as a life coach. In fact, over 90% of life coaches are never going to see their first 100K as a life coach, and it's really, really sad. How you doing? My name's Super Sid, the marketing shaman, and I help life coaches and healers make their first or their next 100K with profitable presentations. And recently, I just did a training for some of my clients in regards to, what is the number one reason why most life coaches are not going to make 100K this year and how they can prevent not falling into that mistake. So without any further ado, I'm ready to show you exactly what this one mistake is and exactly how you as a life coach can prevent falling into this one mistake so that you can have the best chance to making your first or your next 100K as a life coach in the next year. Without any further ado, let's go into the training.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend, it's Super Sid, the marketing shaman, and I'm super excited with you today to go over with you why most life coaches will not make 100K this year and how you can make sure to not be one of them. So when we come to looking at life coaches, and we come to looking at life coaches who are wanting to make $100,000 a year, the first thing we really want to make sure that we look at, is where are you currently at, right? And you got to be honest with yourself, right? Like, are you a brand new life coach? Did you just get certified? Have you signed up anybody as a life coach yet? Have you had any clients? Have you made your first 100K? Have you not? Do you know, what is the goal that you want to reach? How do you, and we really we need to identify all this stuff, right? The how and the what's going to come later. But we need to identify, what this is, right? So where are we at and what do we want to get to? Once we identify that target, we then want to make sure that we understand and identify who it is that we are wanting to help. And the thing is this is where most of life coaches make this mistake. What they're going to do is they're going to go in and they are either going to build a program that makes sense to them or that they're like the best at, but there's actually no problem in the marketplace to solve the specific problem that they're coming out with, They're actually building a course for themselves. Instead of for the marketplace, if you know what I mean, or for the problem or the people who have the problem. But where life coaches really mess this up is they have no idea who it is that they're talking to. What they're doing is, so we want to make sure that we understand who, we are wanting to talk to. And there's a very, very specific way that we do this, but without understanding our who, here's exactly what's going to happen and how life coaches are going to fall into a trap. What's going to happen is there's this thing called a marketing triangle, And it was invented by a guy named Dan Kennedy, one of my mentors. And Dan Kennedy talked about, and in this marketing triangle, he talked about there's three sides to a triangle and they all need to be connected for your marketing to work. One of those sides is what we classify as your market. One of these sides we classify as your messaging. And one of these sides we classify as your media. So what we're wanting to do as life coaches when we're looking to go out there, market our business, sign up new clients, make a lot of sales, make a lot of impact, is we need to make sure that our marketplace, our message, and our media all match. So we need to make sure that we need to make sure that the marketplace is a marketplace of prospects that need the help with the solution that we provide. So they have a problem that our solution can help them. We also need to make sure that after we understand the marketing is right, we need to make sure that the messaging we're putting out to the market matches that market, Are we putting out messaging to that market, that market's going to understand and wanting to take action on? And then last and certainly not least, are we doing it on the right media? This doesn't mean you have to do it on Facebook. This doesn't mean you have to do it on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever it is. It just means that you need to make sure that you are meeting, your prospects where they are currently at, and where they are going to get that help online. A lot of them are going online. Where are they going online right now to get that help? And how can you show up there, meet them where they're at, and start helping them by actually helping them, So that way you can not only help them win, but you can invite them to come to your next presentation. You can, get them on a call to where you can, talk to them about helping them more. But ultimately it all starts, with us understanding our market, Many people are going to mess up the market. They're going to mess up the who. So what we want to make sure that we very much understand is, where are our people hanging out? What problems is it that they have? And is our solution going to be able to solve those problems? We got to remember, they're right here, right? Like, our people, or the people that we're looking to help, is like right here, right? And ultimately the goal they want to get to is like right here. So here's the goal, right? Here's where they're at, right? And as a life coach, what we do is we have a system that plays as a guide or a map to help them get to their promised land, or the goal that they have in their head. And our goal is to be a guide, right? And to guide them through this process. So ultimately, what we want to make sure that we are doing is meeting them where they're at. And to do that, we have to make sure that we know who it is that we're talking to in the first place. The reason that this is going to prevent a lot of life coaches from making their first or their next 100K is because if they don't know who it is that they're talking about, it doesn't matter how good their messaging is and their marketing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what media they're on, or what funnel they're building, or what website they have. If they are not, if they have a solution, right, and that solution has nothing to do with the market that they are talking to, they're going to fall on flat ears. There's going to be nobody that's going to listen to them. It's like going into, say, a Facebook group that is all about baseball. And then you're wanting to go in, and you don't know anything about baseball, but you're going in as a football fan. And when you're going in as a football fan, right, into a baseball group who doesn't know anything about football, right, and you start communicating football to them, it doesn't matter, right, how well you know football. You're talking to people who don't understand football, nor need or want to understand about football. That's going to help them in any way. So these people are just going to shake their head, they're going to nod, then they're going to walk away as soon as they can. Some of you might have seen this before. And that is always started with you're not talking to the right people to begin with, so you're shooting yourself in the foot, because the people you're literally just spraying and praying and hoping and praying. You're doing a lot of hope marketing, hoping that hopefully one of these people that you reach out to is going to be somebody that you might have an opportunity with, instead of just knowing who it is that you want to help and going out there and helping those people that need your help right now. Are you a life coach or healer who's looking to make your first or next 6 figures as a life coach or healer? Well, then I got a free gift for you called my 100K Life Coach Launch Guide, and you can grab that 100K Life Coach Launch Guide right now in the description. Just click down here in the description and you can grab this 100K Life Coach Launch Guide, which is going to be a 22-page guide showing you how you can go out there and become a life coach and make 6 figures as a life coach following our very simple 3-step system. Make sure to click that link down there in the description and grab your free copy of that 100K Life Coach Launch Guide right now. And don't forget, we all win when we all win. I choose to win today, and I hope you choose to win by clicking down there below and grabbing your free copy of this 100K Life Coach Launch Guide right now. We'll see you in the next video.